Good morning, Monroe Mustangs. Miss Maruka here, just wanting to say a good morning on this beautiful Wednesday morning, my friends. I hope you all are doing well. Let's go ahead and say good morning before we get started. Ready? Here we go. Good morning, good morning. How are you? How are you? Very well, thank you. Very well, thank you. How about you? How about you? All right, one time in Spanish, friends. Buenos días, buenos días. ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? Muy bien, gracias. Muy bien, gracias. ¿Y usted? ¿Y usted? Good morning, my friends. I hope you all are doing well and have had a beautiful night and had a wonderful day yesterday. So, friends, today I'm going to jump right in and I want us to continue talking about the very hungry caterpillar. So, what I want you to do after you watch this video and before you answer the questions or do the work today, I want you to listen to this video, and then down below, there's a link that I put there that you can use to get to the story of the very hungry caterpillar. So we're still reading that story. We're still learning from it. And I want to talk about something special today because there's something that the story tells us without us knowing it. But the story of the hungry caterpillar tells us about the life cycle of a butterfly. Yes, let's say it. It's a lot. Let's say it again. The life cycle of a butterfly. So, what that means, friends, is just like you and I have changed since we were born and we've grown, butterflies also go through changes. So do a lot of animals. But today we're just talking about butterflies. So today, my friends, I broke down the life cycle of a butterfly from the story The Very Hungry Caterpillar. So if we start here, we start the story with the light on an egg, on a leaf. So when caterpillars are first born, they come from an egg. And then from the egg, what happened to the caterpillar? He came out of the egg and then he was really hungry. He was this little caterpillar that they also call a larva. There's my hungry caterpillar. There he is. So he hatched out of the egg. And what happened? Remember, during this time, as he's following this arrow, the hungry caterpillar is eating and getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And then he builds this little space for him to live in, which we call a chrysalis. A chrysalis is what this is. Remember the little honey, and it turns into like a brown little, kind of looks like a worm, but what he is he built himself a chrysalis. And then when he's in the chrysalis, he's growing and changing even more. And then when he comes out of the chrysalis, who is he? What is he? He's a butterfly. And then butterflies, just like adults, then lay eggs. We don't lay eggs though, but we have babies, right? Mamas have babies. So the adult butterflies, just like the mamas, instead of having babies, they lay eggs. And then the cycle starts over. So it keeps going and going, and that's how we keep having more and more butterflies. So let's count how many stages there are in the life of a butterfly. So we have the egg stage, 1. We have the larva stage, 2. We have the pupa stage, which they call the chrysalis, and that's 3. And then we have the adult butterfly, which is the last stage, which is stage 4. So let's count again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 stages in the life cycle of a butterfly. So now, with this knowledge that you have in your heads, friend, I want you to go and listen to the story again and see if you are able to catch what stages the very hungry caterpillar is in. So what I want you to do, after you look at the video and try and see what the stages are, if you can find them in the story and match them, then I want you to draw a picture of your favorite stage. Maybe not necessarily your favorite stage, but what stage are you really curious about? Which one are you kind of like, what goes on in that stage? For example, my friends, I'm really curious about what happens in the pupa stage, in the chrysalis, because that's a big change from a worm to then this chrysalis, and then just pops out a butterfly. What happens? How interesting. So I want to know what is the most interesting part that you find in the life cycle of a butterfly. So let me know. You can let me know by drawing a beautiful picture and sending me a picture of your picture. There's a lot of pictures. You could also call me and describe your picture to me, or we can also get on a Zoom chat, whichever works best for you, friends. I just want to know, what part of this life cycle of the butterfly do you find most interesting, or are you most curious about? All right, my friends. Well, this has been so fun doing research about butterflies. Maybe you could also do your own research. All right, my friends. So, your task today is to go back and watch the story of the very hungry caterpillar. Try and see if you could figure out the different stages now that we've talked about them a little bit. And then share with me and your family what part of the butterfly life cycle, do you find very interesting, or are you curious about and you want to know more? Okay? All right, my friends. I hope you have a wonderful day. Work hard, be kind, and stay safe. I miss you, and I'm thinking of all of you always. Until tomorrow, my friends, have a beautiful day, and I cannot wait to see all of your butterfly questions or wonders. Okay, friends.